Good morning everyone. This is our topic for today, which is the Region 2 Cagayan Valley region. This chapter presents the major tourist destination areas in Cagayan Valley region. Major discussions will be on access, health and safety issues, geographical characteristics, major attractions, gastronomy, and distinctive cultural attributes of the region related to the development and promotion of tourism in the Philippines. Our objectives for this topic is to identify different major attractions, activities, accommodation, and cultural highlights in the provinces within the Cagayan Valley region. Second is create different tour packages that carry different types of tourism activities. And lastly, assess the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the region in the terms of 4 A's of tourism. Most of the region, as its name implies, lies within a valley between the Cordillera and the Sierra Madre Mountains ranges. So, sinasabi din dito na ang pinakamahabang ilog sa bansang Pilipinas ay makikita sa rehiyon na ito. Samantala, ang silangang bahagi ng rehiyon ito ay makikita ang Pacific Ocean. This region offers a never-ending adventures of caves, forests, waterfalls, beaches, and century-old heritage sites. The Cagayan Valley region includes the provinces of the following. The first one is Batanes. Batanes is famous for its breathtaking views of the vast rolling hills in the Pacific Ocean. It's also known for its kind and honest local, which are referred to by most travelers as the kindest local in the Philippines. Next is the Cagayan. This province is home to many attractions, by natural and man-made. There are beautiful beaches, wonderful vistas, delicious local cuisine, and impressive church that date back to the Spanish era. The third one is Isabela. So, as we all know, Isabela has the largest remaining rainforest in the country. This province is blessed with so much nature attractions that you can explore. If you're after beaches, take a boat ride to Palanan where you can see fine white sand beaches. For example, is the Dikutkutan Beach and Jago Beach. Next is Nueva Vizcaya. Nueva Vizcaya is known as citrus capital of the Philippines. There's a lot of attractions here. The most popular tourist spot in Nueva Vizcaya is the Imugan Falls. And lastly is the Quirino. This province is dubbed the forest heartland of Cagayan, an off-beaten track destination geared towards eco-adventures. The tourist attractions in the province includes waterfalls, rock formations, river gorges, and whitewater rapids and limestone caves. This is the fast facts. The capital of Batanes is Basco. Their land area is 21,901 hectares. Their major industries are agriculture and fishing. They are no city, and 6 are the number of towns and municipalities. While the capital of Cagayan is Tuguegarao City. Their land area is 929,575,000 hectares. Their major industries are agriculture, fishing, livestock, and woodcraft furniture. They have 1 city and 28 number of towns and municipalities. Next is Isabela. The capital of Isabela is Ilagan. Their land area is 1,241,493. Their major industries are agriculture, commerce, trade, and workcraft furniture. 3 cities and 34 towns and municipalities. Next is the capital of Nueva Vizcaya, which is the Bayongbong. Their land area is 397,567 hectares. Their major industries are agriculture, commerce, and trade. There are no cities, and 15 are the numbers of towns and their municipalities. And lastly, the capital of Quirino is the Cabarrugos. Their land area is 232,347 hectares. Their major industries are the agriculture and woodcraft furniture. They also don't have city, and 6 is the number of town and their municipalities.
A. Ports of access. So mapapag-usapan natin dito kung ilang oras at saan ka pwedeng sumakay papunta sa Ilocos Norte. The region has 3 airports, namely Basco, Tuguegarao, and Cagayan, servicing various airlines to and from Manila. By sea, there is access from mainland of Ilocos Norte to Batanes. An extensive road network via the Pan-Philippines Highway via public buses or private vehicles. By air, Manila to Basco and vice versa flights are often daily both Philippines Airlines and Skyjet Airlines. There Tuguegarao is serviced daily by Philippine Airlines and Cebu Pacific Air Flight. Daily flights from Manila to Cagayan, Isabela is also offered by Cebu Pacific Air. Travel time approximately 1 hour. Smaller airports, airstrips served by charter services, are in Palanan and Maconacon. Both are coastal towns of Isabela. By sea, MV Avatan, Princess offer trips of Corimao Ilocos Norte to Basco Batanes and vice versa only every Wednesday and Sunday. Travel fare is around 1,200 pesos and trip takes about 18 hours. By land. By land, several buses companies offer regular buses and sleepers bus trips from Manila to Tuguegarao via Pan-Philippines Highway and passing through the other provinces in the region. The average travel time is 12 hours, hence night trips are recommended. There are also passenger bus lines that flies direct to Tuguegarao from both Baguio, 10-hour trips, and Vigan, 9-hour trip. Getting around. Private van and cars rentals are available to move around the region province, as well as public models of transportation. One can take a bus to move from one to another or jeepney and tricycle to get around towns. That's all, thank you.
Attraction and activities. Batanes is famous for its breathtaking views of the vast, rolling hills in the Pacific Ocean. It is also known for its kind and honest locals, which are referred to by most travelers as the kindest locals in the Philippines. Batanes is also composed of 3 inhabited islands, namely Batan, Sabtang, and Ibayat. The islands are generally hilly and mountainous except the main island, which has some stretches of narrow coastal plains. Here are the most visited Batanes tourist spots: Raco A. Payaman, Malboro Country, Alapad Hill and Rock Formation, Basco Lighthouse, Tayud Lighthouse, Honesty Coffee Shop, Murong Beach, and House of Dakay. Cagayan is a very ancient civilization. It has its distinct, rich, and diverse culture. Commerce and trade was practiced by its inhabitants and has flourished with the Japanese, Chinese, and other neighbors Asian countries even before the Spanish colonizers reached its shores. Here are the natural attractions in Cagayan: Calao Cave Tourist Zone, San Carlos River Cave, Sierra Cave, Bagao Cave and Water System, Portabago Falls, Claveria and Beach, Palau Island, Santa Ana, Jackpot Cave, wide expanse of rock and fine in beaches, Cagayan River, and Lasis Apare Delta. Cagayan-built attractions are Buntun Bridge, Magapit Suspension Bridge, and last is St. Paul University and Carsomco. Next is Isabela. Is home to Magat High-Rise Dam and Tourism Complex, to be the highest and the biggest dam in Asia at the time of its construction. Isabela comprises an aggregate land area of 10,665 square kilometers, representing almost 40% of the regional territory. Top attraction in Isabela Province are Queen Isabela Park, Our Lady of the Pilar Parish Church, Fruit Springs National Park, Abuan River, Dikutkutan Beach, Dinola Falls, Bonsai Forest, St. Matthias Parish, and Lasis Our Lady of Atoka Church, and Kabikawan Beach, and etc. Nueva Vizcaya. In view of its location within the watersheds of the Caraballo and Cordillera mountain ranges and its distinction as a major of fruits and vegetables in the region, Nueva Vizcaya is hailed as a watershed haven in agroforestry, buses and public utility jeepneys play the routes around the province. So here are the most visited attraction in Nueva Vizcaya. So we have Imogan Falls. Imogan Falls is one of the most popular tourist spot in Nueva Vizcaya due to its accessibility. And last is Quirino. Forest Heartland of Cagayan. The province is dubbed the Forest Heartland of Cagayan, an off-the-beaten-track destination geared towards eco-adventures. The tourist attractions in the province include waterfalls, rock formations, river gorges, whitewater rapids, and limestone caves. The top attractions to visit in Quirino Province are Governor's Rapids, Aglipay Caves, Manuela Falls, Victoria Falls, and last is Bimapor Rock Formation. Letter C. Range of accommodation. So budget, less than 1,500 per night, Batanes. Marfels Lodge, Vatan Town Hotel, Brandus Lodge, Troy Lodge, TDD Habitat Lodge, Shanedel's Inn and Cafe, Ivatan Lodge, and last is Batanes Resort. So, yan lang yung budget na less than 1,500 per night dito sa Batanes. Then, sa mid-range naman ng Batanes, umaabot ito ng 1,500 to 3,000 per night. Ito ay sa Balogan Hotel, Seaside Lodge and Restaurant, and sa Batanes Homestay Association. At sa high-end naman ay at least 3,000 per night. Ito ay sa Fondacion Pasita. So, dito naman tayo sa Cagayan. Ang budget niya is less than 1,500 per night. So, katulad lang din siya nun sa Batanes. So, sa Cagayan ay Hotel Joselina, Villablanca Hotel, Hotel Candice, Hotel Carmelita, Pulsar Hotel, Hotel Kimi Carlay, Villa Victoria Hotel, Hotel Roma, Hotel Delfino, and last is Claveria Bayview Inn. So, sa mid-range, ganun din, 1,500 to 3,000 per night din. So, sa Cagayan is Ivory Hotel and Suites, Mango Suites, Hotel Lorita, Taj Hotel, Holiday Plaza Hotel, Calao Caves Resort, and last is Portabago Falls Park and Resort. And the last is high-end, at least 3,000 per night din. So, ito ay sa Gonzaga, Riverview Hotel and Resort.
In here, I will show you the different kinds of food and delicacies of Region 2. First off is the province of Batanes. Batanes has bangon ayuyuno or anchovies, viuns, better known as laing, lataven or kinilaw, lunyis, China viols, uved, and yellow rice. Next off is Cagayan. Pansit Batil Patong. Pansit Batil Patong is made out of miki, chopped carabao meat, and other vegetables. Longganisang Tuigaraw, lunis. Lunis is a version of adobo but it is served as dry, tugi, and homemade milk candy. Isabela, Pansit Kabagan. Pansit Kabagan is a crispy noodles with lots of chicharon and slice of hard-boiled eggs. Mariocos, Binalay. Inatata. Inatata is a rice delicacy that is made from glutinous rice with coconut milk and sugar. Binagan lobster, kuratsa, dinengdeng, sinisiwan, lechong carnero, and rabong corn bibingka. Next off is Nueva Vizcaya. Abal-abal. Abal-abal is an exotic food of Quirino. This is an insect usually called salagubang or beetle. Tateg. Tateg is same as the abal-abal but they only eat the baby beetle or the larvae. Kakanin, pinakbet, dinengdeng, and palitaw. Quirino is also the same as Nueva Vizcaya. They also have abal-abal, tateg, kakanin, pinakbet, dinengdeng, and igado. Festival and special events of Region 2. In Batanes, the Ivatan Festival, previously called the Payuhan Festival. This is highlighted by a cultural presentation showing the life and times of the Ibatans. Next is Cagayan. Agaw Nak Cagayan, the celebration of the establishment of the province in 1583. Piyat Sambali Festival. Sambali is a war dance of tribes that were later on united and converted to Christianity through the intercession of the Lady of Fiat. Some of the activities included in the festival are novenas, beauty pageant, sports tournaments, street dancing, and famous cultural presentation by indigenous groups. And the Bancarrera Festival in Cagayan, a Thanksgiving celebration that features an exciting boat race in honor of their patron saint, Saint Peter Telmo. In Isabela, the Baca Festival. In the honor of their patron saint San Pablo, the festival is aimed to showcase and promote the local cattle industry of town of San Pablo. Binalay Festival showcases the binalay, a white cake that locals usually eat during Holy Week. Binadgan Festival or Palay Festival, a Thanksgiving celebration for the rich agricultural bounty of Rojas. Gawa-Gawayan Festival, a Thanksgiving celebration for the bountiful harvest in the city of Cagayan. It is highlighted by street dancing, beauty contest, trade fair and cultural parade, parlor games, free concert, band exhibition, and other variety shows performed by local and Manila-based talents. In the province of Nueva Vizcaya, Panagyaman Festival, celebration of the founding anniversary of the province. Grand Amungan Festival showcases the convergence of indigenous cultures of Nueva Vizcaya. Citrus Festival, a Thanksgiving celebration for the bountiful harvest of citrus in the town of Cebu. The last province, Quirino. Quirino Motorismo, dubbed as the only motorbiking festival in the country. Panagdadapon Festival, a celebration of the founding anniversary of the province. Panagdadapon Festival, an Ilocano word that means assembly or gathering of every Quirinian. It showcases the vibrant dress and colorful decoration of each municipalities. Aquiro Festival in honor of the Our Lady of Lourdes. It is a religious festival to the little-known town of Aglipay in Quirino Province.
Letter F. There are four major cultural groups in the Cagayan region. These are Ivatan, Ibanag, Itawis, and Ilocano. The Ivatans possess unique skills to be resilient with weather condition of typhoons and drought in Batanes. They have built walls made of thick limestone and thick cogon roof for their houses. They also have acquired the skill of predicting the weather through the behavior of animals. The relative isolation of the Ivatans in the Batanes group of islands has led to a distinct indigenous culture with strong self-sufficiency. Because they are located in typhoon-prone areas, the houses, lifestyle, and agriculture crops are conditioned to withstand strong winds. Agriculture is the base of livelihood with the self-sufficiency as the norm. No marketplace exists in the communities. The Ibatans are known for their oral tradition such as lyric song, lagi, working song, kalusan, and legend Kabata, Peralta 2000. The Ibanag literally means people of the river, as they are the people who settle along the banks of the Cagayan River and the northern coast of Luzon. The Ibanag are concentrated within the towns of Tuguegarao, Solana, Cabanag, at Iligan. They originally inhabited the areas by the mouth of Cagayan River but have moved up and gradually influenced culture of older ethnicity like the Itawit, Isanay, and Gadang. The Ibanag language became the lingua franca for commerce. The culture was also heavily influenced by migration of the Ilocanos. The Itawis have been variously called Itawit, Itawuk, Itawub, Itawi, Itawis, and Itabes. The Itawis means the people from across the river. In many towns, the Itawis live with the Ibanag, and Ibanag has become the standard language. The Ilocanos make up the third largest ethno-linguistic group in the Philippines and is the most prominent ethnic group in the Philippines. Ilocano or Iloco is the Western Austronesian language spoken in northern Luzon, in various parts of the Philippines and around the world. It comprised its own branch in the Philippines called the Cordillera family of the language. Letter G. Major industry. The main crops are rice, corn, and tobacco. Fishing is prevalent in the coast of Cagayan, Isabel, Batanes, and Mangat Dam in Isabel. The region also produces livestock like cattle, hog, carabaos, and poultry other. Livelihood of the region includes rattan furniture, making and other indigenous materials, mainly for export language. Letter H. Language and dialects spoken in the region included Tagalog, English, Ibatan, Ikbayante, Ilocano, Ibanag, Itawis, Gagdang, and Isinay.